Hello and welcome to my review of The Goodies, the complete BBC collection. Today we're up to The Goodies and the Beanstalk. The Goodies have fallen on hard times and are forced to sell the Trandom for a can of baked beans. The resulting out-of-control beanstalk takes them on a wild ride that leads ultimately to Mount Everest. A pantomime-themed game of It's a Knockout leads the boys to a castle on top of the beanstalk where fairy tales come to life. This is an interesting and quite different episode for the Goodies. It was specially made as a special for broadcast at Christmas time, and the tone and feel of the show are all quite different from the usual episodes. This starts right from the beginning and they have a lot of fun playing with their opening titles and credits. Some highlights of this special for me included the gag where Tim's clothes are blown off. There are some great visual gags in the segment where the boys are down on their luck and homeless and sleeping in the park. I really loved Bill riding the Trandom like a horse and using reins to steer it. I thought that was very inventive. The bike auction was so well done and such an original idea, and it had some real pathos to it. And suddenly kind of made you realise how much you love the Trandom as a part of the show. One of the things I love most about this episode, or this special, was that they used the Jack and the Beanstalk story but gave it their own flavour by making a can of baked beans at the centre of it. Bill's fantastic song Come Back features strongly in this special, and I was wondering, is this the first appearance of Come Back? I don't really remember it in the episodes we've seen so far. Maybe I'm wrong, I'm not sure. I enjoyed seeing Graham in tights again, but I have to say all the Goodies have great legs in tights. Now, the wolfhound that features in the musical number, I feel sure that we've seen that same dog before in one of the other sequences featuring dogs. Am I mistaken, or have we seen him before? The big musical number in this special is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and the boys clearly have a lot of fun with this number, and they give it a great Marx Brothers type flavour. There are a lot of film references in this episode, and I enjoyed those very much. The other most notable film reference in this episode is to Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, and they have a lot of fun with the golden geese turning into menacing Hitchcock-type birds. Another fun film reference in this one was to the bouncing bombs when the bird eggs become a bouncing bomb. And this special features a great ending where Tim rubs the empty can of beans and a genie comes out, and the genie is John Cleese. I did love the gentle ribbing between John Cleese and the Goodies in this final bit where Tim tells John Cleese to push off and John Cleese says kids show dismissively to the Goodies. Some great guest stars in this special. Alfie Bass returns and he's always such a delight. He's got such a lovely warm quality on the screen and he's always so funny. Corbett Woodall returns once again as the newsreader, and I really loved seeing him in location shooting in this special. It seemed really weird to see him outdoors, but I love the fact that they used him this way. And the other notable guest star was Eddie Waring as the host of It's a Knockout. Of course, in Australia, I'm not familiar with Eddie Waring except through Graham's impressions of him. So it was great to see him and to get how close Graham's impression was. The people in the bird costumes I always found a little bit creepy in this episode, and I did feel that again watching it today. I just don't like those people in the bird costumes. Now, as a youngster, I did not love this episode in the way that I liked the other episodes or loved the other episodes, and I think it's because the style and tone are quite different from the regular Goodies episodes. Also, this episode contains a lot of British pantomime references, and I know in Britain, pantomimes are associated with Christmas in a way that they just aren't in Australia, so those references were sort of lost on me as a child. But I think now I can much more appreciate what they were trying to do in this episode, the pantomime references, the movie references, and I love the fact that they were trying to do something different with this one. I think as a Christmas special, it succeeds on its own terms as something different from the rest of the series. Maybe I don't love it as much as the rest of the series, but it is still an enjoyable and fun special. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you'll join me next time for one of my very favourite episodes, The Stone Age. Looking forward to seeing you then. Bye.